song out of your head for the rest of the day. It's not going to happen. Okay, we are going skinny dipping this morning. That's right, we are making dips that will keep you skinny. What did you think I was talking about? Chassie Bell, the nutritional ninja, the healthy foodie chef, is here. She's making 3 different dips that you can make right at home for yourself just in time for the 4th of July. Thank you, Chassie, for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
You just talked about this at the Encinitas Library at one of your cooking classes last night.
I did a cooking class last night, and we focused on dips that you can have for your 4th of July party that, if you're doing all those beach workouts and you want to stay thin and feeling good about yourself, these are the dips that you can have so you don't blow your diet.
This doesn't cancel out the workout you just did.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, so start on this end. You're making your own salsa.
Yeah, salsa. So I feel like we live in the salsa capital of the world. We have lots of great salsa around us, but it's so easy to make yourself. You can do fresh ingredients or roasted ingredients like I did here, and I did just a variety of peppers, tomatoes, onion, and garlic.
The pan just look beautiful.
I know.
Just with everything laid out.
Yeah, and it's real simple. So you do this. You put this in the oven, roast it all up, and then you're gonna
drop it in
drop everything. That come out of it.
Scrape the pan.
Scrape the pan.
Perfect.
Oops, there we go. Let's get that.
Tomato.
I know. And
when you roasted it, did you just put olive oil and salt and pepper on it?
Avocado oil I used.
Avocado oil.
Yeah,
okay.
and so avocado oil is very, it's good at cooking at high heat, so it doesn't break down.
Burn. Okay.
Yeah, and then we're gonna add some cilantro here. Not that stem.
I'm growing that in my yard.
Are you?
Outside.
Yay.
It's like a war between me and the bugs. But,
I know. Get some ladybugs.
This. Okay,
that'll
I'll
help.
do that.
All right, so let's get this on, and we're just gonna blend that in.
If folks don't want it too liquidy, would they only want to blend it for just a little while to keep it nice and chunky, or do you recommend you
can certainly do it nice and chunky. I mean, you could chop all this stuff and not put it in a blender.
Okay, more like a pico de gallo.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, absolutely. See, and that's really all you need to do.
That.
Turn that off. And then,
that's it.
And that's it.
There's nothing else to it. Okay, even I have time for this one.
Yeah, and you can just experiment with different peppers and different types of tomatoes and onions.
Where do you get the spice from? What's in there?
Jalapeno. I don't like things too spicy. And here's the thing about salsa. It's going to get better with time. So, if you make it in the morning or the night before, the flavors are going to really blend. We also added some lime juice to it.
That is fantastic.
Is it good?
That is worth bottling and selling it.
Yes, it's so easy, so easy.
Okay, next on the list.
Yeah, so this I love. This is my pea and green garbanzo bean and mint mash or dip, we'll call it whatever you want to call it. And what I do is just take frozen peas and frozen green garbanzo beans and blend them up.
Back in your blender?
You could do it in the blender. You could do it with a blender stick. You could do it in a food processor with some lemon juice, some lime, and I topped it with some chili oil. So yeah, get in there and try that.
Does the chili oil give it some spice?
A little bit of spice, yeah. So here's what I love about this. It's so pretty and it's bright and it's flavorful and the flavors are really clean and it's easy to, it's really easy to make. And so I do this for dinner parties. It's also fantastic on grilled halibut.
Can I just tell you, when you said the name of it, I thought,
not eating that.
That's not going to be my thing. That is delicious.
Isn't that
I almost
good?
think you could give that to kids. A little tiny bit less chili oil, so it's not too spicy.
Yes, you can.
They will love that, and they're not going to even realize they're eating something healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, you make your own homemade hummus.
Yes,
and some people can do that.
I'm actually new to homemade hummus. I mean, I've been cooking for a long, long time, but I always bought hummus, and my mom called me one day, and she's like, "I made my own hummus," and she was so excited, and I was like, "I got to do that."
I'll try
So
add the
garbanzo beans,
Just
which
the whole thing?
whole thing.
Okay.
So we've got basically 1 can of garbanzo beans, and then coconut milk I'm going to use. So we're going to add some flavor to it. Coconut milk, some good fat, and then this is tahini, which is whole sunflower seeds. So sunflower seeds are fantastic for lowering cholesterol.
Okay.
And
they come in this form?
Yeah,
this liquid form?
We got the little container of it right there.
Okay, how much?
Curry. So that's Himalayan sea salt. So got all the minerals intact. So yeah.
I always put it in my hand because I had a disaster one time when the whole lid came off.
I think we've all done that. Yeah, and give it a good hunk of salt. Yeah, and the Himalayan sea salt's good for you. You're not gonna have to worry too much. And this is some curry. Now this is curry straight from India. My friends just got back, probably about half that what's in there. We're going to do a heaping tablespoon in the recipe. And the recipe's up on my website right now, forkinhealthy.com.
I'm going to have you say the name of the website because I'm scared to say that on TV for fear
you
of
don't
what
want to
may
mix it up?
actually come out of my mouth.
One more thing. I'm going to have you zest the lime.
Okay.
The zest of the lime is going to give it lots of really brightness and flavor. And in traditional hummus, they use lemon juice.
Okay. So this one we're doing lime juice.
We're
And by the
doing
way,
lime
you're
juice.
talking at the San Diego County Fair this afternoon, 2 p.m. Where can folks find you?
So I'm going to be at the San Diego Fair 2 o'clock this afternoon in the pavilion. I'm teaching a cooking class, and it's a cook once, eat 3 times cooking class. So
basically, she's making one meal and then showing how you can stretch it into 3 different
to
meals.
lunch
So that's
and
fantastic.
breakfast.
Ooh,
How you can
I
turn
like
your
that.
dinner into lunch and breakfast.
Perfect. We are flat out of time, but I'm going to have you get the Cuisinart on. You can start the blending process.
Do you want to try the hummus?
And
we don't
we
need to
will-
blend it. It's all right there
The
in this
magic of
beautiful
live
jar.
TV, it is done. Chassie, thank you. So your website one more time?
Forkinhealthy.com.
Forkinhealthy.com. Not what you were thinking. All right. San Diego Living is back right after this. I'm not.